What's up, guys? It's Ryantium here, and today we are back in Skyrim. That's right, you guys, and oh snap, is it gonna be an awesome freaking day. So guys, welcome back, and happy Saturday. So today we're in a location that a lot of people probably know about, and some people might not because they might never get to Markarth. But we're here in Markarth in the Understone Keep, taking a look at this mod, the DWEMER Scouter and Goggles, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the name of this mod. Now, this mod it's an interesting armor/utility mod, but it can also be seen as a substitute to magic. Some of the spells that you would normally use magic for, you can actually use with this mod, which is pretty interesting, and we'll get into that as the mod showcase goes on. But the main thing you gotta know is you do need to do a small quest in order to get this mod working. So what exactly is that small quest? Well, it starts in the Understone Keep, here next to Calcelmo. Now, as we all know where the Understone Keep is at, you want to walk through here to where you find where Calcelmo is at, where you see the enchanting table and everything like that in the alchemy table. But the one thing that you're going to want to find is this. There's a dropped note called Calcelmo's Dropped Note on the floor. Now inside of this, there's a bunch of information for finding out what exactly this means. Now what this does is if you take it, it starts Calcelmo's Secrets. Now, Calcelmo's Secrets, we need to figure out a way to get into Calcelmo's vault. There's two ways of doing that. You can either pickpocket it from Calcelmo himself, or you can find it inside of the DWEMER Museum. Everything takes place in the DWEMER Museum. Now, I believe I don't have anything, so we're going to go ahead and outfit myself real quick with a couple cheat items and everything like that to get ourselves into the DWEMER Museum unseen and everything like that. So we'll be right back. Okay, so now we're back here once again, but instead of doing this the easy way, or instead of doing this the difficult way, we're going to do it the easy way. But keep in mind that in order to get the key pickpocketed from Calcelmo, you obviously need to have some pickpocket skill. And then if you can't get the pickpocket skill, you can either bribe your way into the DWEMER Museum, or you can lockpick your way into the DWEMER Museum, because it is only an adept lock. But keep in mind, if you go that route and you don't have the vault key when you enter the Dwarven Museum, you'll have to lockpick, I think, an apprentice or an expert lock to get into the vault room. So keep in mind, there is a little bit of sneak involved in here, especially because you got to get past the guards inside of the DWEMER Museum. But here, we're just going to go and walk on up to Calcelmo. We're going to quick save just in case, and we're going to go and pickpocket the DWEMER Museum key, as well as, I think that's actually all we needed. Wait, is that? Oh, that's Icantar. Oops. Let's go ahead and get the Calcelmo's vault key from Calcelmo. So now we need to find out what is inside Calcelmo's vault. Now, in order to do that, we just walk straight across the hallway, past where you would normally walk to go see the Jarl, and straight up here to where this guard is standing. Now, I'm going to sneak and hopefully get past him, but looks like I won't. Why can't I go in? So you can skip through all of this dialogue and stuff like that. As long as you have a high enough sneak skill, you can just walk right past him. But, you know, you can distract him and everything like that and get in there. But adept lock to get into the DWEMER Museum. It does not need the key. You can indeed lockpick to get yourself in there. Now, once inside, I think most of us have probably done this quest. But you walk straight in, and you want to see over to the left-hand side. Keep to the left-hand side, because in order to find the vault key, because I'm going to go ahead and walk you through doing either way, the vault is over here. You want to walk past all these guards and stuff like that, and it's right over here. So it's an apprentice lock right here. So we can open that with a DWEMER Museum key. Now, if you're looking for the key if you're looking for the key to get into the vault, that one can be found over here. So this is for the people that don't pickpocket. Just dump this bucket open, and the key should be right there. Look at that, Calcelmo's vault key. So then you're gonna oops, just stay sneaking. You're gonna want to go ahead and jump up here, get into Calcelmo's vault, and open this up. So you're going to want to take everything inside of here. Take everything inside of there, and then you're going to want to read the book known as Calcelmo's Secret Findings. And once you read that, you gain the DWEMER Goggles and Scouter Switcher added. And then that is the completed quest, the completed quest to get the mod going. Completed Calcelmo's Secrets. Now, what exactly does that mean? Well, let me reload the save, and I'll show you exactly what that means. Okay, so here we are, and you can probably tell that something is a little bit amiss on my dwarven armor. So across my right eye is what's known as this. The DWEMER Scouter, the right eye. Now, you gain access to these 3 items after you craft them in the any forge. You do need dwarven smithing, and they are kind of pricey, but you can craft them at any of the forges. So you gain the DWEMER goggles, the Scouter, and the Scouter Right. So all of these kind of give you the ability to do certain things within Skyrim, which, like I said at the beginning, can negate some spells that you might get at the beginning or in the mid-game of Skyrim. So let's take a look at the goggles first, and the cool thing about this is they go over the helmets. So you can actually wear the DWEMER helmet and anything else, and have the DWEMER goggles on, which is kind of a cool feature. But let's go ahead and equip the power DWEMER goggles and Scouter switcher. So once you have that equipped, you gain access to a few things. So within the goggles, you can turn on Night Eye, Detect Life, and a light, but you can also place them on your head. It disappears because it goes into my helmet. But keep in mind, you do actually have to fuel this thing. So in order to fuel the goggles and the Scouters, there's DWEMER goggles have an oil menu. So you need oil, DWEMER oil, in order to fill them. So they use a little bit of oil every single time you use one of the abilities, which also means if you're using it constantly, you're going to need a constant fuel source, which is DWEMER oil. The upgraded capacity doesn't work on console, so don't even look at that. But Night Eye, you can go and turn that on. And if we go and back out, you'll see, obviously, we have Night Eye turned on, which is a really cool feature. But then we can go and just click on it again and turn that off. So then we have the regular one, and you can see the messages pop up in the top left-hand corner. It says, Night Eye deactivated and stuff like that. But now, Detect Life. Detect Life, as everyone knows, is the spell that, what do you know, detects the life of everything around you. Now, it's only going to work for living people, and I figured, what better place to go than to go into a DWEMER ruin. But if you'll notice, I can actually see through the wall and see that there is either a wolf or a snowy saber cat right there. And that thing's pretty far away from me. And see, don't even really need to go very far to see how well this works. I can see that there are 4 bandits in there, and I can see their movement patterns. I can see every single thing that I need to know about them before any of them even know that I'm in the room. And now there's 5. So you can really see how useful this is, especially if you're trying to be stealthy and you don't want to have to cast the spell of Detect Life, which is really cool because sometimes they will hear you. Now, along with that, we can go ahead and turn it off, and you can hear the little ticking noise in the background too. That's to let you know that it's on. So, because of that, we can now check out the DWEMER Scouter, and I'm going to do the right eye because I like my right eye better. We're just going to go ahead and start with it off. So you can see that my DWEMER Scouter levels are at 9.45. I'm a little low, but you can see that it's now sitting over my eye. This one gives you a couple of other options. Detect Life, but then you've also got DWEMER Sight and Threat Assess. Now, both of these are a little bit wonky, and I don't know exactly why one of them... let me just get into this. Okay, so we'll go ahead and turn on DWEMER Sight. DWEMER Sight highlights DWEMER within the DWEMER ruin. You can see that they're glowing white. So that is to separate it from the yellow color that humans pop up as. So I'm going to come around the corner, and I'm going to show you what color the humans pop up as. Let's see, where's the closest bandit? Looks like they're right around the corner. And here you go, you can barely see him because he's blending in with the fire, but it highlights their bodies to be yellow, as if you're a damn predator. So they are yellow. Now we can go ahead and turn this off. We can turn DWEMER Sight off, and then they go back to regular color. They turn back to their regular selves, and they're good to go. Now this button right here, Threat Assess. Threat Assess does the same damn thing, but it doesn't highlight the DWEMER. But if you'll notice, the bandits have turned yellow, and I noticed something in the city of Markarth when I was testing it earlier. Guards turn purple, and citizens turn blue. Whether or not there's an actual threat rating on whatever it is, I'm not exactly sure what the key is to understanding that, but just know that the Threat Assess helps to identify different things. So if they're blue, chances are you probably won't have to worry about them. If they're purple, they're probably pretty powerful. And yellow, they're probably not good people. You probably can't talk to them. They're probably NPCs that want to kill you. So altogether, this mod is truly an incredible thing to be able to have for those of us that want to substitute, to be able to see around corners without having to be a magical, wizard and everything like that. Now, I did just want to showcase one more thing with the goggles, because I didn't actually do that. This is a great substitute for torches and the lantern mods and stuff like that. You just have a flashlight on you, and it's really nice. It's kind of convenient, honestly, but like I said, you gotta have the oil to do it. Now, in order to refuel it, you go back into here, oil menu, oil goggles. You need Dwarven oil to oil the goggles. So it's just kind of a, you know, a refill thing. And you do that and you're good to go. So this mod, I'd say I'd use it. Honestly, I'd have it with me all the time. Because 1, it negates the fact of having the Detect Life spell. 2, it allows me to identify what's a dangerous threat and what's not. And 3, it allows me to have a hands-free torch, which leaves my hands free for a two-handed weapon or a dual-wielding character. So let me know, guys, down there in the comment section, would you use this mod? Is it something that you think is a little bit too lore-breaking, or do you think it follows the story pretty well of what the DWEMER were capable of? So let me know down there in the comment section, guys. Did you hate it? Did you like it? Let me know. Let's have a discussion about it. So then, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.